Hey, how's it going? Let me stop sharing. What am I sharing? Again, I'm doing a live stream, guys. Here we go. Sorry about that. I meant to share this. But that's not what I want to do. I wanted to share. Wow, interesting. This one doesn't work the same way. All right, so here we go. Uh, Good. How's it going? You know what? Forget that. I was just gonna share the thing, but cool. We're live, and guys, this is a Tuesday afternoon. I wanted to just kind of come in, and I'm working with the StreamYard guys, and I want to make sure that it's working good. If I decide to go with it, if anybody wants to come in on it, and let's see here. There we go. Let me try to see. And this is what you're gonna see here. You're gonna see this, and there it is. As a matter of fact, let's see. We can go. I'm gonna get my become little, and I can do this stuff. Oh man, I like it. I kind of like this, but let's see what else we can do with that. But anyway, guys, this is a chit chat and a restring test. It's 3:15 or 3:12 right now. We started a little early, but I wanted to make sure we I was here, and I'm working on this one. It's a little. I'm not used to it. I kind of I kind of like the music in the background, that kind of deal. But yeah, you tell me what you think. Make some comments and let me know what's going on, what you see. So wow. Let me stop the sharing of that one, and I know I want to keep my thingy. Here we go. Ooh, how do I pause? Yeah, I think it's this one, right? Stop sharing. All right, cool. It's got all kinds of gadgets, man. It's like an airplane control panel. So I just need to get used to it and see where that is. But you are amazing. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic Tuesday, and bring success into your life, because that's what it's about. Success, being happy, and all that. Earlier, I think well, not so much. But I wrote a little something here, and let's see here. It's on. I wrote it on the desire to change. Change can be a bit like deciding whether to stay cozy in bed or getting up for an adventure. Sure, staying the same is comfy. It's comfortable to stay in the comfort zone. We're familiar with that. But like your favorite blankie, you're going to stay there a little bit longer. But where's the excitement in that? You know, what? How does that change your perspective? How does that change your life? How does that change what your health? How does that change your pocketbook? When you desire to change, and your desire to change is bigger than your desire to stay where you're at, it's like hearing the call of something amazing on the horizon. That's when you throw off the blankets, you grab your sneakers or your dancing shoes, as I wrote, and you start moving towards your new vision of yourself. Grow, grow. Growth might feel a little, scary at first, but once you're on the path of success, it's way more exciting than staying in the same old spot. Let's go after what sets your soul on fire. And quite frankly, you know, that's what we want to do. We want to set our soul on fire. We want to do the things that, you know, that we like to do. A quick question is, what makes you get up in the morning? Good question. Why do you get up in the morning? Do you get up for a job? Do you get up because you're motivated to work out? Why? Hey, I got some people, I guess, watching me. Let's see here. Let me shut down my phone a little bit so I don't get it, and let me see if I can make some comments. Anybody that's out there, again, we're doing a test on StreamYard, and let's see what's going on here. All right, let me turn it on. Oop, I don't want to make a comment. No, I don't want to make a comment. I guess Facebook's used to me making comments. All right, hold on. Let me. Okay, I guess I got to disregard a post that I didn't want to create, but they want me to create it. So anyway, here I am, and I already got a couple of likes. Hey, Clarissa, how's it going? Hey, I'm glad. Uh, so great, man. So make some comments. Just want to see where you guys are at. Um, what makes you get up in the morning? You know, hey, ask a question. Make your comments and ask a question, and I'll post it here. And let's see if I can see them. I'm trying to just yeah, it's in the chat here, and let me see here. Hi, and join. Let's see. Let me see if anyone wants to join in. Let me know. All right, so there I posted. Let's show it here. And whoa, I kind of like this. Hey, if anybody wants to join in, let me know, and I'll get you in. That kind of deal. And so see what the deal is, man. Again, I kind of like the music right now. I'm at Cascade Games. Shout out to Anthony Guerra, the owner or one of the owners, and I'm doing chess lessons here later on today. So, I want to take advantage of every minute to do different things that I want to do. So, guys, what can you tell me, man? What can you tell me? Let's talk a little bit more success. Well, how do we get there? Well, it takes planning. Planning for the future isn't just about chasing the big dream, though of course they're exciting. It's also about those small everyday choices you make to bring you closer to the life you want. Think of it as adding building blocks to your happiness and your health each day. Whether it's living or learning a new skill, taking time to rest, because we gotta rest, you get tired, you gotta rest, or doing something you love. What do you love that you haven't had a chance to do? Each step counts. Each small step counts if you're taking steps towards your new goal. And here's the fun part of it. You get to decide where those steps take you. The more you take care of yourself and keep moving forward, the more ready you'll be to handle whatever life throws your way. So why not make today a mini adventure towards your goals? You got this. You got this. Success is I'm looking up here. Oh man, I'm working on a different. Oh man, I went out. No, I don't even know how to get down there. All right, here we go. All right, so hopefully there's a little thing here. I can't see it. Oh man, I can't see it. I think I lost my TV over there. Here we go. No, I don't want to do that. So let's see what happens. But guys, that's what you want to do. You want to take those small steps, right? One, this is pretty cool. Does anybody want to come in? And I'll send you a link. Now I kind of know how to do it now. Yesterday I had Gabriel in here, and nobody. My friend Abel was gonna come in. I think he came in, but I didn't know how to get him in. So he had to wait, and then he had to go, so he couldn't come in. But yeah, Abel's a good guy, man. He also does talk shows every once in a while, and so yeah. So I'm trying to hit this. All right, here we go. Cool. I found something, and let me just hey, let me just do some ads. I'll do some ads here, and and in case you're wondering where I'm going to be at today, Kayla. Hold on. Rookie move. It's Windows. No, not window. Let's get the rookie move went. All right, hold on. This is where it's different, for me in StreamYard, it's a little bit easier. And so there we go. and vámonos. So here we go. Let's see if I can share it. This is the class I'm going to be doing later on, guys. If any of you are interested, otra vez, man, never mind. Sorry, guys, this is not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to show just the picture. Arle. Oh man. But this is why it's a test, right, guys? That's why it's a test. But it should stay. It should stay. It should stay without. It should stay. Watch. Let's see if it stays on there. All right. So, finally. All right. So here we go. I guess I gotta move her. See? Let me see. Let's see if I have to do it this way then. There you go. And then I can go like this. Man, this is just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to master this. But you see, that's how you should be able to see that. Again, let's see here. Let's see. Man, I can't even get my mouse to work. Here we go. I need a better mouse pad because I'm working just there you go. That's probably what I needed. There you go. So that's probably a better look right there. Yeah. So I'm just playing around with, what I can show you guys and all of that. So here we go. Again, let's see what else can I show you. I love this. I love to show pictures. That's one of the things that I love to do. But I also, this is what I posted today or yesterday. I don't even remember anymore. But I posted this, and there you go. Otra vez. All right, I'll hit it here manually. And there it is. Híjole. There. Your desire to change must be greater than your desire to stay. You see, there it is. And so that's really important. I mean, if you're gonna do anything, man, that's what you got to do. Your desire to change must be greater than your desire to stay. Otherwise, hey, it ain't gonna work. You're gonna remain in the same place. All right. Oh man, I'm over there in the picture. There we go. I finally got out. All right. So it's like, that's gotta change. So I don't know. See what happens. But what do you think? What do you guys think? Oh, that's right. Here comes some comments. And Clarissa saying, ha ha ha. I guess, let's see. That's goals. Clarissa. And that's one thing that I noticed. Clarissa made a comment that it has a picture of that's goals, but it doesn't want to share it. It doesn't want to share it, Clarissa. But the other one it does. That's what's funny. I don't know. So I guess just make comments. Don't put little pictures and stuff like that. At least for this one on StreamYard, they do come out, or at least I'm able to click on the name and the name appears. Sometimes it appears blank, but at least you're able to see it, and so that is pretty cool. So see what happens. Clarissa, you have a question? Give me a question. Maybe I can answer it. Something normal. Don't ask me like I have a chess student, and we were talking about. Actually, I have a couple of chess students, and I was doing a group. Two of my students, and we were talking about the biggest word in the English language, and there's one that was 45 words, 45 letters, and I don't even know, but supposedly it's like some long disease or something like that. And then I had another student, and this kid's like brilliant, man. He's like super, super, super cool. And we were talking about the black holes and stuff like that. So when I do chess lessons, like with my really like prodigy types, brain types, it's like the chess lessons go into like science and math and other languages and stuff like that. These kids are brilliant, man. I love it. So but I have to keep them focused. I have to keep them focused on success because, a lot of times, and I don't know, some of you growing up, maybe you weren't geniuses, but you were really smart and things came to you really easy. And sometimes the biggest challenge for a smart person is that things come really easy, and because they come out really easy, you tend to get a little on the lazy side because you go to school and hey, I got the homework, I know it, but sometimes you don't pay attention, you don't learn something else that you need to learn. But there's some other kids that love to do research, and I grew up doing lots of research. In fact, our whole generation was, I mean, that's why we did book reports and que esto que el otro, and so the book reports that's what it was about, doing research. I mean, YouTube is the best encyclopedia in the world. Any of you know what encyclopedia is? That used to be our library when we grew up. Whoever had an encyclopedia, everybody went to his house and they did the homework there, or if they were needed some research on, whatever it was, Davy Crockett or Daniel Boone or whatever we were studying. Because we used to read a lot of autobiographies and bibliographies, but mainly bibliographies, about heroes, whether they be frontier heroes or war heroes or, just heroes in general. And so we grew up just with that concept, and nowadays, I mean, I don't know, the heroes are different. So I'll just leave it at that. But at least, the kids are reading, and I guess that's a plus. But yeah, I'm going all over the place. So no comments. Let's see. No. Clarissa didn't have a question. Let's see who else is here. A ver, ¿quién no está aquí? That's it, I guess. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, you're watching this, dude? You want to come in? Let's sing some songs, dude. Johnny Metals is here. Johnny, you want to make a comment? If you want to come in, I'll bring you in for a couple of minutes. I'm going to be doing this probably for another 20 minutes or so. You can come sing your new hit, Linda Bonita. Then I kind of talked about a little bit about it yesterday, but it's a great story. Come on in, and let's see who else is here. I can't really tell. So man, that's another thing here. I can't see who's coming in unless they're making comments. On Stringer, I can hit a little button and it tells me exactly, how many people are coming in and all that. But you know what? Yesterday, man, let me just give you some numbers. Yesterday, that little thing that I did, we had over over 1,000 views on that little puppy that I did. And you know what? I didn't think I went that long, man. I went almost an hour on it. I'm just talking. I had Gabriel in, and then we were just talking different things, and so it was crazy. And so I don't know how many. I don't know what's the deal with this one, but ¿qué más? Maybe I should speak some Spanish. Que puedo hablar español. ¿Se vale hablar español aquí? Sí, claro que sí. Y díganme, ¿qué es lo que piensan? ¿Cómo va el día? ¿Cómo va el día para ustedes? ¿Qué es lo que tienen planeado para el 2025? Iba a ser 2024, but that's the year we're on. We're doing 2024. How are you planning? What are you planning for 2025? ¿Qué es lo que estás planeando para el 2025? ¿Qué son tus metas para el 2025? ¿Ya empezaste a preparar tu lista? ¿Qué es lo que quieres aprender? ¿Qué es lo que quieres mejorar? ¿En qué te quieres enfocar? ¿Qué proyectos nuevos quieres enfocarte y trabajar y realizar en el 2025? It's 3:30. Pero, ¿qué es lo que tienes en mente? O va a ser otro año como empieza enero, se va a acabar en diciembre 2025. No vamos a tener planes como quizás lo hemos hecho año tras año. Este año es diferente al 2023, este año es diferente al 2022. ¿Qué es la diferencia? ¿Dónde está el éxito que estás alcanzando? ¿Dónde está la felicidad que estás alcanzando? ¿Dónde está el gozo que quieres? Todo eso viene a medio de cambios, viene a medio de de trabajar en ser el mejor tú que tú puedes lograr hacer. If you want to become happy, if you want to reach a certain level of joy and just happiness, you got to work on you. It is said that you manifest who you are. You know, if you're happy, you're gonna manifest happy things. You're gonna you're thinking great thoughts. You're thinking about success. Whatever you think about, that's what you're gonna manifest about. You know, I had a great, well, I still do. Great friend Victoria Christensen. She's up in Norway, and she's an amazing, beautiful woman. And she used to talk a lot about that, and she really taught me this whole thing about manifesting, and the whole idea. And she's like amazing, and so it's like the other thing too. Surround yourself with winners, and you will become a winner. I wrote something here. Let me see here. I wrote a little something here yesterday. It says this: surround yourself with winners and you will be infected with success and good habits. I'll say it again. Surround yourself with winners, and you will be infected with success and good habits. Wow! And it just came to me, and it's the thing, uh, I don't know. The thing is, on another sidebar, if your why is powerful, the how is going to be easy. Si el por qué es poderoso, el cómo lo voy a hacer, va a ser fácil. ¿Por qué? Porque vas a tener gran pasión, vas a tener un amor, una actitud hacia lo que tienes planeado. So, eso es por tienes que hallar tu porqué, como decía mi amiga Adriana de Argentina. Busca tu porqué. Once you find your why, the rest is easy. But you got to find your why. And, it seems very simple, but quite frankly, it's hard to find a why, a purpose, a mission in life. It's just, I don't know. It's just, doesn't work that way, I guess, at times. So yeah. Let's see here. Man, I wish I knew who was here. But thank you to the 460 people that have just tuned in. I wish some of you would make some comments, but I guess they see me out here, and they'll come and check it out for a little bit, and maybe they walk out, or maybe they're still there checking it out. Sometimes they just wonder what I'm going to say, and so that's the thing, I will always be about helping you achieve greatness. And that's what I told my students. We're Royal Knights. Yes, we'll win trophies. Yes, we'll become better at chess and all of that. But the key is to achieve greatness in life. The key is to achieve success, to be happy. Many of my students that I taught 20 years ago are now adults. And for the most part, man, they're successful. They're successful adults. And you can say, but Ray, they were going to be successful anyway. I go, well, in some cases maybe, but there's been a couple of them, and probably more than a couple of them, that their path in life would have taken them to failure, would have taken them perhaps to jail, would have taken them in a path where they probably weren't going to be happy. And it's chess that saved them. Chess saved me, you know. Uh, so when you learn to think, when you learn to set goals, when you learn to taste success, you want more. I remember one chess tournament many years ago. Of one of my students, we were invited by another family, and we went to a Chinese restaurant. Actually, we went to an actual Chinese restaurant in Chinatown, uh, and they don't have the kind of food we eat, And so I went up to they had like a little table buffet line and a whole bit. So my student had never been to a Chinese buffet or Chinese restaurant, and so I told him, try a little bit of everything. Try it. If you don't like it, well, just set it aside on the plate and eat what you like. You're gonna like some of this stuff. Este, and we get to the sushi, and I'm not much into sushi. I'm sorry, I'm not much into sushi. I guess I could eat it, but it's not my favorite. It's not my go-to food, Chinese food. Pero I say, well, try it. And I tried a little bit with him, and so man, every other time we went to a Chinese restaurant, he would always ask for sushi, along with some other stuff that he liked. But sushi, just became his favorite Chinese food to go. And it's like, but had he not been a part of that team, he would have never experienced that. Had he not been there, he probably, I don't know. We tend to dislike and hate the things we don't know. That's what hate is all about. Not understanding what you don't know, not allowing a perhaps. Maybe I'm gonna like you. That perhaps maybe you're gonna be okay. That perhaps that maybe this sushi is gonna taste good. And part of my training as far as that, when we were, during that year, I was dealing with middle schoolers and all that. So I would tell them, at one of these days, you're gonna be asked to go to a restaurant on an interview, and the answer of whether you get hired or not might be based on how you eat. Whether you drink or not. And I say it because in my photographer career, I started. My very first interview was at a restaurant. I was working with CPI. They're out of St. Louis, big, enormous, nationwide outfit. And I used to take pictures, family portraits, and baby pictures at the Walmart. I would drive to a store at different city and set up, and would stay there from Sunday night to Tuesday. No, it was Wednesday. Well, I would get there Tuesday. I now remember. I would get there on Tuesday, shoot Tuesday, Wednesday through Sunday, and leave Sunday. And so, but I got hired at a restaurant. Having dinner with my new boss. He was a territory manager for Texas, and he hired me. And then I was trained by an old master, man, un viejito, and this dude knew photography like, wow. He taught me things that aren't even in books. And so when I talk to people about photography, I'm talking about and I mean, I've even recently have had some conversations, and it's like, because my field is more imposing and stuff like that. I know the technical part most photographers know, but the thing is this: we had dinner, and had I not known how to eat, maybe I wouldn't have gotten the job. Years later, I was shooting in Waco, and I had just come back from Puerto Rico. I had opened some stores for that same company in Puerto Rico. They had acquired Sears Portrait Studios up in Puerto Rico, and they were opening up the whole area over there. And so I was there 3 years, and man, it was cool. Hey, look who's here. Anel, hola chicos, ¿qué tal? I love you. I always says hola chicos. I love it. But Anel, but es la cosa. Anel, si quieres entrar un poquito, dame un que sí y te mando el enlace y podemos hablar algo. But that's what it was. So I was in Waco, and I was shooting, and I was shooting babies, shooting a couples, shooting groups of 5, groups of 6, group of 8, whatever. And this man, he was just watching me, and I said, he's probably a dad, waiting for his wife to take some pictures and, whatever. And so finally I was done, and the guy approaches me, and I said, sorry, you want to take some pictures? Or you're looking for a business shot? What can I do for you? And he said, here's my card. What time do you get off? And I would get off at 8, and it was, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 or something. I don't know, some crazy time like that. And he said, here's my card. I'm going to drop by at the end of your shift, and I want us to have dinner. And I thought, okay, what's the deal with this guy? And he told me, I wanna talk to you about your next job. And I said, and that's all he said. And he walked away. And I started thinking, okay, man, I'm gonna hear this guy out, man. He's dressed nice in the suit, and he gives me his business card, and you know, he thinks enough of me to waste time because I knew he was there, but I also knew that it wasn't his turn, and so after I was done, he came by, and I shut down my studio, and we took off to, I don't know where we went, man. I think we went to an Applebee's or something like that, and we had a nice dinner and the whole bit. And he told me, man, hey, our home office is outside of Nashville, and we work for Teddy Bear Portraits. What we do is we do portraits in daycares, and I want you to handle the Dallas market and a little bit of Fort Worth, and a little actually Dallas and Fort Worth, big area, and right outside. And I said, "Order, okay, cool." And I told him right up that, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need to give my company a 2-week notice. And he said, you know what? Go ahead and do it, and you let me know when you're free, and I'll send you a ticket and fly you out first class in the whole bit. And it happened. And I think what's the other thing, that one of the things that I understood, because that's one of the things that I learned from that photography master, is that you got to know your worth, man. You got to know your worth. Okay. You got to know your worth. And if you believe in yourself, amazing things will happen. I had 3 jobs. That was one. CPI was one. Teddy Bear Portraits was another. While working with Teddy Bear Portraits, I did some pictures for at a daycare of the kid's owner of another studio, and actually this studio was Senior Portrait Studios, and this was in Dallas. Actually, it was in Mesquite. The name was Prestige, and they were affiliated with a big old company called Lifetouch. They do all the school pictures in the United States. They're the biggest. They're the monster. The school picture monster, man. They're huge. And he saw me, and again, guess what? Another restaurant meeting, and it went well. I got hired. Boom, sure enough, I started doing my thing for them, and actually at that particular studio, and at that particular photography job, I actually became a model consultant. I started working with models, and not necessarily models, but the way we handle the photography well is that we treated the seniors that would come in for senior portraits like models. I mean, everything from makeup, 3 or 4 to 6 to 8 outfits. I mean, if the kid was a football player, he would come in with his ball, he would come with his jersey, he would come with his outfit. If he was a whatever, depending on how many sports he was in, plus he dressed 2 or 3 dress outfits and then casual outfits. I mean, we treated those kids like models. I mean, yeah, the packages were, I think the cheapest one was like $500 to $2,000, including upgrades, but we did that. And one time, and then another time, I was maybe a year or 2 or something like that, I was shooting there. I shot a senior. I don't believe it was a girl or boy. I don't know. I said some senior, and the parents came in, and the dad said, you know what? I want to bring my wife and my kids, and we want to do some family portraits. I want you to shoot them. So I did, and they came back, and they loved them. And the guy says, I want you to take care of all the photography business for my company. And so the guys told me, hey, they pay the price, man. I'm going, you pay me, I don't know, whatever it was at the time, I was, I don't know, making 60, 70, maybe close to 80 grand sometimes. And during those, I don't think it was that, man, it's probably about 70. And during those times, man, there was a lot of money. And so, but know your worth. You got to believe in you. You got to believe that you're worth it. You got to believe that the biggest company in the world can come up to little you and say, we want you. I never, since I was 20, I never went asking for a job. The jobs always came for me. In fact, before that, I always had the mindset that when I went to an interview, I was interviewing them. I wanted to see if they had what it took to hire me. I wanted to know if they had what it took to to hire the assets that I was going to bring to the company, because I knew I was going to come with 100% of passion, and I knew I was going to come with 100% of great attitude, and I knew I was going to make the company better because I was going to be part of that team. And you young kids that might be seeing this, do you have that attitude? When you go for a job interview, are you going in there to improve the company that you're going to work for? I think not. I think nowadays that's why we have bad customer service, because the mentality now is, hey, I'm just getting paid. Who cares? Orders are done incorrectly. You get fries instead of onion rings. You get whatever, the wrong sauce. They add pickles instead of tomatoes. They take out the cheese and you want a cheese. They don't toast your buns and you want it untoasted. Simple mistakes. Hey, Moses, how's it going? Moses is here again. Yeah. You love it? I'm just chit-chatting, man. I don't know. I'm testing this string art, Moses. I don't know where you're from, dude. Tell me where you from, dude. Are you from, I want to say, I have a couple of friends in Nigeria, and I have a couple of friends. I have a chess community. Actually, one of my students up there in Kenya. And I have another friend over there. Francais. Pelebou Francais. Hold on, let me put it here. All right, hold on. Let me put it here. All right, cool. I love it. We're getting the French people here. Yeah. Pelebou Francais. Hey, we hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me. Kila. No. Yes. Okay. He says yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. It doesn't have me a lot of room to add. I mean, you can't post messages on some channels. Okay. Let me get that right. Okay. Oh, Somalia. Orale. That is cool. Somalia is cool. I like it. Man, beautiful country. One of these days I'm gonna go visit. I was invited to go to Casablanca, and I know that's on the north side, but the Mediterranean. But I want to go visit my friend Allison up there in Kenya. And I know I have a friend up in New York, and he does chess. And once a year, or they used to do education and chess up in Kenya. No, I think it was Kenya or one of those other countries. And I got invited to go, but that year I couldn't go. So let's see if I maybe this year, or if they're still doing it, I might want to do that. I know I've done some trips in Mexico. Very short, I came. I came from Sabana. All right, cool. I think I said it right. I'm not too familiar with it, but yeah. Sorry, the French fellow that put some stuff in French. I don't know what I did. I must have clicked it, but at least I put it up there. And so I welcome people from all over the world. I bring people from all over the world to my show. Normally it's on another format, and I said on a Do It Pasión. And so, hey, I welcome. As a matter of fact, yesterday I was in a show in Spain. This morning I was talking with a friend of mine from France, and she's going to come to my show in November. Kenya Lasso, which is a singer from Tamaulipas and has been living in France for the past 15 or so years. She's going to be on my show before December. So I had an awesome Marco from Italy. He's an amazing singer. He's a Grammy winner, and also a teacher on, I think, La Voz Italian or something like that. And so it's like, yeah. And of course I had the great Johnny Meadows and other people, man. I used to do a Tejano show, and we had a lot of the Tejano artists coming in through the show. So yeah, I have amazing authors that come in. About 200 plus authors that have come through this show at some points or other. So yeah, we get a lot of people, because again, when your friends are successful, you become successful. So I guess with that, I'm going to leave you guys, because I have 10 minutes to start. My first student comes in at 4, And this kid's amazing. I call him Hollywood because he's an amazing little actor, man, and he's pretty cool. So, guys, with that, I leave you. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna be doing a little bit more of these because, quite frankly, I like it. So guys, buenas noches. Actually, tomorrow I have a show on Latitud y Pasión. Check it out. I'm going to have my friend Kenya coming in. She's an amazing woman novelist, psychologist. Wow, just simply amazing. All right. So, guys, besito, abrazo. Thank you. And thank you for putting up with me. Hey, 7 people are watching me. Good. Let me see. Man. I'm sorry to, if you don't. Wow. Wow. 1,200 plays are on this. I love it. Guys, we'll see you. Have a good one. And I'm going to try to do a daily little chit chat for, just to engage with you guys and just bring you some stuff. My thoughts, kind of deal. My thoughts and my journey in life and where I've been and where I'm going and that kind of deal. And man, I might just upgrade this because I kind of like it. I just need to understand it a little better. Anyway, guys, have a good one and los vamos. And